Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
We have new information on the murders in Mandan. Authorities have identified the 4 people who were killed. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jordan Schreier. The victims are 52-year-old Robert Fulker, 42-year-old Adam Fuhrer, 45-year-old Lois Cobb, and 50-year-old William Cobb. All 4 of them were employees of RJR Management. Robert Fulker was the owner. Their bodies were found at that business's office yesterday. Authorities are saying this is not a murder-suicide and are still searching for the killer. Although police are saying the public is not in any danger, they do want the public's help in finding the suspect or getting more information that could lead to more answers.
It's very unusual for the state of North Dakota. I don't think any community across this great country could ever imagine something like this happening in their backyard. It's extremely hard and difficult for everybody.
Police say evidence has been sent to labs for further review. New at noon, 7 people were arrested after a drug bust turned up heroin laced with fentanyl, and authorities found a child inside that home. This is what police found when they raided the home in Redby, Minnesota. It's fentanyl, methamphetamine, and drug paraphernalia in addition to a gun. The raid on Friday, March 29th, landed people in jail on a handful of charges, including possession of drugs and child endangerment. Some were arrested on outstanding warrants. For a complete list of who was arrested and the specific charges they face, find this story on valleynewslive.com or on the VNL News app. Taking that live look outside right now, clouds have rolled in. Gray skies right now in the metro, but what's it looking like throughout the Red River Valley? Let's check in with meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli.
And thank you, Jordan. Good afternoon, everybody. We are seeing partly to mostly cloudy skies across the region. Every once in a while, we see some peaks of sun, but there are some rain and snow showers around. A band moved through the southern valley. That's now exiting our viewing area. We're looking up north into the northern valley, Devil's Lake Basin right now, into the Langdon area, just north of Maddock, off to the north of the Devil's Lake area, into the Thief River Falls area, seeing a few snowflakes right now. This is just widespread, not widespread activity, but you could see some moisture in the form of some rain or snow showers anywhere through the afternoon, but most of us will stay dry. Temperatures getting into the mid to upper 30s, and they're not going to rise very far from where they are right now across the region, because we do have that strong northwesterly wind, and that will definitely keep temperatures down. We're seeing conditions already turning breezy to windy with wind speeds of 20 to 30 miles per hour, some higher gusts. Temperatures staying near the 40-degree mark into the Fargo area with mostly cloudy skies and a slight chance of some rain or snow showers. We'll tell you everything you need to know as we finish out the work week and go through the weekend and have an update on the flood alert. That's coming up later in the newscast.
Thank you, Justin. Get ready for more road closures around Fargo-Moorhead this week as the Red River moves quickly to major flood stage. The Red River hit 21 feet early this morning, which is still in minor flood stage, but that means the city of Moorhead is about to shut down the 3rd Street underpass that runs next to the river. At 22 feet, the North Broadway Bridge is closed, and at 25 feet, you'll see park areas along the river starting to flood. River Shore Drive in Moorhead under I-94 and the 12th Avenue North Bridge in Fargo will close at 28 feet. All of this is expected to happen this week. We also have a traffic alert today as Fargo officials say the 12th Avenue North Red River Bridge will be closed from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This closure is to remove some fencing and street lights on the bridge because of the rising floodwaters. The St. Cloud Catholic Diocese is being sued for the sexual misconduct of a priest. A woman who was an employee of the diocese says she was subjected to unwelcome, offensive, and ongoing verbal and physical sexual harassment by her superior. That man is Father Joseph Bukowski. He was a pastor at a church in Breckenridge and Kent, Minnesota. The diocese says he is on leave for personal health concerns. Newly released surveillance footage shows a store clerk wrestling a shotgun out of the hands of a California crook. Security cameras were rolling as the robber ran into this mini mart on Friday. You can see the masked suspect demand money, point the gun directly at the clerk. After stealing handfuls of cash, the suspect you saw tried to jump onto the counter to speed things up, and seconds later, the clerk grabbed the gun and wrestled it away. He then that suspect then leaves the store. The clerk did call police, and they have yet to identify the suspect in this video. Boeing has been working on a fix for the software glitch believed to be responsible for 2 deadly plane crashes in the last 5 months. But we're learning that update may be delayed, keeping the entire fleet of 737 MAX planes grounded for weeks, maybe months. Tom Costello has our story.
It's the fatal flaw suspected of taking down 2 737 MAX flights overseas. A software glitch impacting a plane's automated stall prevention system known as MCAS. Boeing has been working on a fix, hoping to have it ready as soon as this week, even as it invited hundreds of pilots and airline execs to its Seattle headquarters last week to brief them on the upgrade.
We're working with customers and regulators around the world to restore faith in our industry.
But now Boeing says the final package of software enhancements won't be ready for weeks. The FAA is saying in a statement more work is needed on that fix before it can be submitted for approval. The agency adding it will conduct a rigorous safety review and the new software won't be installed until FAA officials are completely satisfied that Boeing has identified and appropriately addressed all pertinent issues. The MAX, Boeing's newest, most sophisticated and best-selling plane ever, was grounded around the world in March following the crash of Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302. That deadly accident coming just 5 months after a similar crash involving a Lion airplane that plunged into the Java Sea in Indonesia. According to black box data, the pilots in both cases fought the planes, which pitched wildly in the sky before ultimately going down. The crashes killed all 346 people on board both jets. In a statement Monday, Boeing says safety is our first priority, and we will take a thorough and methodical approach to the development and testing of the update to ensure we take the time to get it right.
Once regulators have Boeing's software update, it could take weeks longer for approval. This means the MAX will remain grounded until everyone is 100% sure that it's safe. In our consumer alert this afternoon, wedding season is here, and while your friends may be headed down the aisle, you might be worried about the cost of attending. According to a new survey from Bankrate.com, 1 in 5 Americans say they have declined a wedding invitation for financial reasons. However, 7 out of 9 experts say it is perfectly acceptable to decline a wedding invitation if you can't afford to go. One thing experts unanimously agree on: always send a gift to the couple, regardless of whether you go or not. A separate Bankrate survey found that it cost about $628 to attend the wedding of a close friend or family member.